Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Matter of fact, we gotta go over this. Hold on. I'm sending something live on the spot. Everybody hit the like button if you want me to stay on 2 hours. I'm looking for a $15 live stream goal to be met. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream.
And a large number of black women think that they...
Breeds, let me know something in the live chat. Let me know you in here, Rare Breeds. Rare Breed Gang. See we looking like on Rumble. We about to get started. Hit the like, hit the like. Let's do it.
They can consume high dosages of calories. Neglecting a large number of black women think that they can consume high dosages of calories, neglect their physical appearance and health, and still be desirable in comparison to women who do maintain themselves.
Just finished my date. I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. He came.
Consume high dosages of calories, neglect their physical appearance and health, and still be desirable in comparison to women who do maintain themselves.
Just finished my date. I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry.
And a large number of black women think that they can consume high dosages of calories, neglect their physical appearance and health, and still be desirable in comparison to women who do maintain themselves.
Just finished my date. I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry here. I'm not gonna cry. He came and went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive, but I don't know. I asked my sister for money, so we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything, and I had my hair out, like, you know, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit, and so I went in, and he was like looking around, like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else, and I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down, I smiled, and he didn't smile back at me.
Yes, he didn't, ma'am. How can I put this? It's just so much trickery on the internet. I'm not gonna say this doesn't look like the picture at the bottom at all, but essentially it not. She tried to do the baddie aesthetic. But I mean, as a man, you got to see full body pictures. You got to see different angles. Her neck is turned down so you don't see her fat neck. It's filtered to hell. She got her hair done. I'll give her that. But it sounds like she didn't even show up to the date with her hair done. So I could totally see why he felt like this wasn't the same person. Yeah, she totally catfished him. No question. And I just don't get the point of catfishing. 'Cause I mean, the person's gonna see you in real life eventually. So, are you hoping, let me catfish, and then maybe when he or she come on a date, they'll get to see my great personality, and they'll still want to fuck with me anyway.
Let me tell you something right now. It don't work that way.
I mean, here's the thing. Even if somebody came on the date and did like your personality and continued the date, the fact that you were okay with just lying, pretending to be a completely different looking person, is a deal breaker. It really is. So I mean, I don't feel sorry for her. What did you expect, man? I mean, did she make this video after the date? She got on a quarter zip and a fucking beige Scully. Like, that's not the aesthetic she gave on the dating site or whatever. But let's continue.
was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down. I smiled, and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like, "I don't look like my pictures." I do look like my pictures. I don't Photoshop anything. I tell everything how it is.
Ma'am, ma'am. And then she's not smiling in the picture. Her teeth are messed up. I mean, I'm not roasting her for her teeth being messed up, but that this picture at the bottom left is not an accurate depiction of what you look like. It just isn't. My gosh. I mean, you always know something up when there's no full body pics. But it's not even just the fact that she's overweight. Like, it's the teeth. It's everything. Like, oh, this is what she gets for trying to catfish, though. And just because you didn't use Photoshop doesn't mean it's not a catfish. Nice try, though.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
I'm gonna insert out of the end of the video the picture I put in. And he was like, you know, just being so quiet through the meal and all that. He didn't even want to pay. I said, "Hey, I didn't bring my money with me." And then he eventually paid, and then now he sent me a request to pay for the food.
I mean, yeah. I've heard women complain about that, like, "Oh, I said something like I forgot my wallet." All right, that's cool. I'll cash app you the I'll cash app you the you know what I'm trying to say. I'm surprised he stayed on a date because I was gonna discuss that. Like, if y'all agreed to come on a date, if y'all agreed to come on a date with a woman on the bottom left, right there, and she showed up like this at the top, would you even stay on the date? That's what I want to know. Like, would you stay on the date? Because this guy had high moral character to even stay on the date. Now let's talk about what I would have did. Well, I would have stayed on the date just to not be rude. I mean, we would have never talked again after this. I mean, I would have told her eventually that, like, you catfished me, so I don't want to talk to you anymore. But I probably still would have went on the date. She's still a human being, Maybe she got a nice personality. It still could be a good time, even though I'm not sexually attracted. Now, on the other end, well, let me put it like this. I feel like more men have the ability to come on a date, realize they're not attracted to a woman, but still make the best of it and have a good time. I feel like most women don't have that ability. If they come on a date and in the first 5 minutes they're not feeling it, they're essentially just going to be a cunt the rest of the date. Just stayed on a date. Y'all let me know what y'all would have did if you would have stayed on a date or not. So thirdism is saying we're a bunch of bitchless nerds and we're scared of women. Definitely not scared of women. Definitely not. So, oh, what up, T Orlando? You can help me get on Sirism today. T Orlando, are you scared of women? Because according to Sirism, we're all a bunch of bitchless nerds who are scared of women. And that's his way of discrediting what I'm saying. But here's the thing, Sirism. If what I'm saying isn't true, then you should be able to challenge us and me on an intellectual level, not just shaming language. Oh, you dudes don't get no bitches. That doesn't disprove any of my points. Let's just say you're right. Let's say you're right, Sirism. We're all bitchless nerds who are scared of women. That still doesn't make what I'm saying any less true. See, that's where I can defeat people like you. Even if you're right, like even if you're right and I'm a scary little bitch, I never had sex, women don't like me, I'm a nerd, I'm a dork. Even if all that's true, Sirism, how does that disprove my points? It may discredit me, but it doesn't discredit any of my points. And that's why your tactics don't deserve respect. um what up, Lauren? Let's continue. Um yeah. So yeah, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Nothing has been met. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Let's get back into it. So my question is, I'm glad T Orlando is in here. Everybody hit the like. So T Orlando, the picture on the bottom left is the picture that the guy seen when he set up the date. And when he showed up to the date, he saw this woman here with the beige Scully. My question to you, T Orlando, what would you do in that situation? Would you just say, you don't look like the picture, so I'm out? Would you continue to date? What would you do, T Orlando?
He sent me a request to pay for the food. And that's not... I just don't understand. Why are men like this? Men are evil.
Dating is going to be so hard for these women because men are beginning to connect the dots and come to a conclusion. You're highly educated because you have so many degrees, which means you have enough brains to know that what you are doing is manipulative. So in response, men stop showing empathy when you fail or come up short. We simply remember you said you were smarter because you have more degrees. But it appears that no amount of education can save a high-calorie woman who is broke and has no accountability. Dating will get harder and harder for women because they have demoted themselves down to only a vagina that brings forth children. She has no decorum, no respect, no class. And when you take her out in public, she'll often embarrass you.
Come on, let's go.
Appreciation and respect is at an all-time low in the dating market. This breed of black women can be put on a pedestal, showered with diamonds and designer and gold, and turn around and make a black king look like a clown in front of other races. And what this does is put those other races of women on alert, especially white women, especially when it comes to black pro athletes, because the white women can see the neglect. They see more than just the money. They see legacy, they see union, and they see a king. So they often go after the athletes. However, the rappers, not so much. Those white women don't want the lifestyle that bad because the culture hip-hop exudes. And black men are starting to catch on, but still, even though our women are like this, we still plan to have our children.
That the white women who go after black athletes are looking for legacy, and they're not just looking for the money. I mean, yeah, they're looking for the financial security. Any woman who gets with a rich famous guy after he was rich and famous isn't in it for the right reasons. Fucking period. Main reason is he's rich and famous. I mean, maybe she'll secondarily, if that's a word, care about love and commitment and family and legacy, but first and foremost, she worried about that money and status. So Sir Ism says, you want a bitch. I got 3. I'm trying to motivate you crying men every day crying about a hoe. Well, see, look, Ism, I don't know if you're some type of pimp, but you're coming from a completely different perspective. I mean, from a pimp's perspective, I, Okay, your advice is skewed. It really is. My channel is not for pimps. My channel is for everyday regular men. It's for entertainment and educational purposes, but you saying you got 3 hoes, it does it that makes you sound not credible. So on one hand, it's almost like you're advocating pimp life, but then on the other hand, you telling men to get married and this and that. Which one is it, bruh? Which one is it? Do you think men should have 3 hoes, or do you think men should get married and start families? I don't understand where you're coming from. You're contradicting yourself, sir. You can't tell a man shit about dealing with women in the square world if you're in the pimp world and you interacting with women in a pimp hoe type way. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, for example, fellas, if you a man who just want to play the field and fuck hoes, get advice from a man who play the field and fuck hoes who been doing that for 10, 15 years. If you want advice on women about how to maintain a happy, wholesome marriage for 15 years, take advice from men who maintained a happy, wholesome marriage for 15 years. If you want to know how to maintain a live out girlfriend in a healthy way, talk to the guy who's been doing that for 10 to 15 years. If you want to learn how to pimp hoes, I wouldn't even suggest that you talk to Sir Ism, because it doesn't sound like he has the ism. He's just talking shit. So, but yeah, if you want to learn about the game and ism, talk to an authentic representative in the game who's been doing it honorably at a high level for a long period of time. Buying boxes and a flex. I guess it depends on who you ask, ism. See, that's your opinion, and everything I say on my channel is my opinion. But I'm not arrogant enough to think what I say is the end all be all. To some people, buying box is a flex, and there's other groups of people who will see it as a flex. Just because you don't see it as a flex doesn't mean no one else does. Humble yourself, ism. Humble yourself. I mean, I don't think anybody is claiming buying box is a flex. I mean, yeah, it's economical. Um, I just you don't have any credibility here because you're not debunking any of my points. You're just name calling. You're just name calling. I mean, yeah, if you got 3 hoes who are paying you, then like I said, that's a whole different conversation. You deal with women as a business transaction. Or pussy is your business if you're a pimp. That's a completely different world. That has nothing to do with everyday men trying to live everyday life interacting with women. You're into dead people? All right, I'm lost. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. I kind of did want to go over this other video, bro. I already seen it 2 times. All right, let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it.
So we have this young man saying that he's staying single until he's, you know what I'm saying, off the planet. Let's hear what he got to say, though.
I'm staying single till I fucking... It's too good. It's always too good to be true, bro. We've been talking every single day ever since we seen each other. Like every single day at work. I'm talking to her on my fucking breaks. You feel me? Like I'm talking to her on her breaks. She FaceTiming me like every fucking hour of the day. Like she's like, there's no way nothing's going wrong, right? There's no way, right? When it comes to my life, it's always too good to be true. right? Right? It's just me, right? So boom, today too.
Wait. Did somebody just time out ism? Something just happened to all ism messages. Did he block me or something? I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he did. But can somebody explain why all ism messages just went away? Because we don't believe in blocking people here unless it's an extreme case. I think we did block one person, but he was just spamming the shit out of the chat. Like I had to get him the fuck out of here. I actually like what's the word? I actually like people challenging my ideas. But we've had a couple detractors come in the chat, but nobody is ever able to disprove my points. I want somebody to come challenge me in a real way. But they all would just do the shaming language. Oh, okay, listen. Whoever blocked, well, I don't know if they blocked them. Don't block ism. Don't block them. Don't time them out. Just leave them alone. All right, let's get back into the video.
Tuesday, right? Like look, it's a perfect time to go on a date because like it's matinees. You feel me? Because movies got, you know, $5 movies. So I'm like, okay, like this is a perfect day to go on a date with Shorty. Let me hit her up and see what the vibe is, right? So I call her. As soon as I call her, she's so excited to hear me, like, and she's like, babe, like I've been waiting for your call all day. She's calling me babe and shit. She's been calling me babe for the past like 3-4 days.
Oh boy, he still believes in the fairy tale. He's young. I'm not knocking him. But yeah, he's still getting hyped up off a bitch calling him babe. Well, I'm not laughing at him. I'm just laughing at the situation. I get it, man. We human. We want to feel love and all that, but the fact that she's calling you babe after 2-3 days, that's a red flag, bro. That means she throws that term around pretty loosely. If she calling you babe after 2-3 days, you're not thinking like that. You just happy a woman giving you attention and calling you babe. He gonna learn. The young man gonna learn. Let's continue.
Babe and shit. She's been calling me babe for the past like 3-4 days. We only been talking for like 2 weeks. I thought that whole love at first sight.
I ain't gonna lie, I have shorty call me babe, daddy in 2 weeks too. That's yeah.
That's a red flag. Love at first sight isn't a thing, bro. That's always lust. There's no such thing as love at first sight whatsoever. Get that shit out of your head.
I thought that whole love at first sight, that, oh my God, I'm about to fucking crash out.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with these young niggas. They too emotional, bro. You about to crash out over a bitch being a bitch? That's never worth crashing out about. A bitch being a bitch. His feelings is definitely hurt. It troubles me to see men emotionally volatile. And a lot of men are. Shout out to X. Yeah, you gotta remain stoic, brothers. Gotta remain stoic. I'm not perfect with it, but I'm just giving advice. That troubled me, that little crash out moment. Man the fuck up, bro. Don't lose your cool. Don't lose your temper. I'm gonna be honest. I look down on men with short tempers. Like, bro, you can't even control your emotions. You ain't no fucking man. You ain't a leader. Can't even control your emotions. Don't get me wrong. Anybody can get mad. I get mad sometimes, but I'm talking about motherfuckers who they get mad they get screaming mad 6 and 7 times a day. Like, what the fuck? The bitches and the kids are supposed to be the emotionally volatile ones, not you. How the fuck you gonna lead when you crashing out like the women and kids? So yeah, men shouldn't have tempers. We're human, I get it, but men should have the best tempers of everybody on the planet. if we claim to be the leaders of boys, women, and children. And it's funny because a lot of the dudes I've known over the years who will claim they're the epitome of manhood got short tempers. It's a fucking joke. Let's continue.
Sight that, oh my God, I'm about to fucking crash out. Boom, I'm like, hey, the movie started at 12. I'm gonna pick you up at 11:30. Be ready by 11:30. She's like, you don't gotta worry about it, babe. I'm gonna be ready. You feel me? Like, and she doesn't really take long on her makeup anyway. She don't even need makeup because Shorty is fine as fuck. But just to make sure.
Let's stop it right there. We already know what's up. She fine as fuck.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh?
So let me just say this right now. Fine bitches are just for fucking on. To me, fine bitches aren't for taking to the movies. Fine bitches aren't for introducing to your family. If he's saying she fine, like this bitch probably, she's an adjustable 8, 8, 9, or 10. He didn't say she was kind of cute. He said she fine. I take that as an 8, 9, or 10. Look, it takes, like I said, experience to learn this. 8, 9s, and 10s are for fucking on. And just maybe hanging out with. Well, I wouldn't even hang out with. I'm cool. I don't even want to hang out. I mean, hanging out at the house, not in public. I look at 8, 9s, and 10s like 400-pound women who look like Shrek. You know, if you horny enough, maybe fuck her, but that's about it. Like on a slow night, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, you had a few drinks. A lot of dudes will fuck a Shrek-looking 400-pound bitch. But he ain't gonna introduce her to the family. He ain't gonna try to get in a relationship with her. That's how you should look at 8, 9s, and 10s. 5, 6, and 7s. You want to stay somewhere in that range. I'll take all pushback in the comment section.
Sure, as soon as I'm done getting ready, doesn't really take long on her makeup anyway. She don't even need makeup because Shorty is fine as fuck. But just to make sure, as soon as I'm done getting ready, I call her just to make sure she's ready. And I'm ready at by like 11:15. You feel me? So I call her at like 11, 16, 17, whatever the fuck it was, right? It went straight to voicemail. I'm like, oh, her phone probably dead, right? It's dead, right? But it wasn't like
There's way too much thought going into it. Oh my gosh, man. I'm trying to see where I even want to start with this. Okay. Let me be transparent with y'all. So y'all can say I'm full of shit, or y'all could. I don't know what this is gonna prove or not prove. I've been on a date or two with an 8, 9, or 10. I'll just say that. I've hung out with a few 8, 9s, and 10s. I'll say that. So I don't know if some people want to check my credibility. That's cool. So if I've never fucked with 8, 9s, or 10s, maybe I shouldn't be speaking on them, right? Wrong. They're just not worth it for me. I talked about it before on the channel. A woman who looked that good, I don't need the trouble. I don't fucking need the trouble, man. So much bullshit that come along with dating an 8, 9, or 10. Give me a cool 6. Give me a cool 6, man. If you're the man enough to be able to just fuck 8, 9s, or 10s, go for it. But I wouldn't advise you try to wife up. or make an 8, 9, or 10 your girlfriend, man. It ain't worth the trouble. Trust me. Also, the prettier they are, the harder to fall when their looks fade, and the crazier they get when their looks fade. This is one of the reasons why it ain't worth it. Okay, I'll put it like this. I'm trying to see how I can word this. I don't know about 8, 9, or 10, but okay, I can remember one date I went on with a woman who was like an 8. And then I hung out one time with a woman who 8, 9, or 10, but that's not date. I agree. Well, look, however you want to take it, regardless of what I've ever done. Yeah, I definitely got 8, 9s, and 10s in my thumbnail. Definitely use 8, 9s, or 10 for clickbait for your YouTube channel. Yeah, definitely do that. But just don't wife them or take them serious and romantic. Definitely use them. Yeah, use 8, 9s, or 10s however you can. And one of those ways is attracting people to your YouTube videos. Definitely use them for that.
Straight to voicemail for real. It rang once. And
Man, this is a tough one, folks.
then it hung up. It wasn't no, oh, sorry, thank you for calling. It wasn't no. It wasn't. It was. Thank you for. It was one ring. But you know, I'm not fucking crazy, so I ain't gonna overthink it, right? So I called a second time. It rang twice, straight to voicemail. Yo, I'm like, I'm not.
No, you're not bugging. You're not bugging, bro. Some weird going on for sure.
I'm not stupid. You know, I'm not stupid. It's ringing twice. You know, she probably on the phone with her moms. You feel me? Someone probably died.
Hey, you can send a text back while you're on the phone, though. You know what I mean? We live in a day and age where it's just like, it's better to communicate. I'm not saying go straight to assumptions, but it's wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked works these times, so.
See, let me say this. I am clickbaiting. I don't know if I'm really clickbaiting. I guess y'all can tell me if I'm clickbaiting or not. I put a hot bitch on the thumbnail that's not actually going to be in the video. So is that the definition of clickbaiting? Anyway, at this point, you shouldn't deal with a woman who's not clearly into you more than you're into her. I'm just saying you can't be into her. I mean, the guy attitude should more so be like, oh yeah, she kind of cool. I like her. She cool. You ain't tripping, but she cool. That's the sweet spot. And she's really into you. She's almost annoying you how into you she is. That's about the dynamic you want. To the point where you ain't really tripping that she didn't pick up. You about to just go back to playing Madden, and when she called back, she called back. If y'all missed a movie, y'all catch a movie another time type energy. That's the energy the man should have. Yeah, she ain't pick up. I ain't tripping. She'll call me when she get a chance. If we missed a movie, we'll figure something else out. Anyway, back to Madden. That should be a man's vibe.
It's better to communicate. I'm not saying go straight to assumptions, but it's wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked works these times, so.
Who fucking knows?
Buying box is a wonderful thing, man. Honestly, man, see, and this is what it boils down to. You got men who care about female validation and men who don't. The men who care about female validation they don't want to buy a box because I don't get the validation and the ego boost of having to buy it. I don't get the ego boost of feeling like a bitch really like me for me, or my game so tight she couldn't help but to fuck with a real nigga like me. See, some men need that ego boost and that validation. When you get past that as a man, you just want to, hey, look, I just want some pussy. Here goes some money and get the fuck out my face. I don't need your validation to feel good. I just want some pussy. Here's some money. Or even if shit, maybe I just want a bitch to watch a movie with. Hey, I'm just breaking. I mean, this might sound pathetic to some of y'all, but even if I just was in the mood to watch a movie with a bitch, and they had a service where you could pay $50 to a bitch to watch a movie with you, I'd rather just pay for what I want from a bitch. I don't want the validation from you. I don't care if you like me. I genuinely don't give a fuck if you like me. I just want to use you for what I need you for. Like hiring a maid or a cook or whatever else. If I want a back rub from a bitch, I'd rather just pay a bitch to give me a back rub instead of trying to figure out how to make the bitch laugh and all that. Anyway, let's continue.
And go straight to assumptions, but it's wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked works these times. So
Who fucking knows? Shit, a matinee movie with a nigga you just met 2 weeks ago that you pretty much calling babe. It's not that important. It's not that important. It's not.
Okay, so Ism says. Okay, so let me ask you. Okay, so T Orlando thinks it's pathetic to pay for company. I mean, that was just a hypothetical. Okay, so it's pathetic to pay for company, but it's not pathetic to pay for pussy? I don't understand. To me, it would be more noble to pay for company than pay for sex, wouldn't it? Okay, whatever. But anyway, Ism says women don't respect men who buy pussy. We don't give a fuck what women respect. Ism, that's the part you're not getting. We don't care what these bitches think, genuinely. I think that's the difference between us and you. You care what a bitch think, and we don't.
That important. So I wait till like 11:25. Shorty only live like 10 minutes from me. So like I wait till 11:25. So I call her again. She answer. I'm like, yo, like you good? Like you sure? She was like, oh my bad, I was in the shower. In the shower? You called me with your makeup full. Your makeup's full. You were in the shower, got out, dried, clothes on, makeup full.
somebody lying. Somebody's lying.
You know what? It's all good though. I'm not gonna overthink it because I'm trying to get to this movie before niggas skip out on getting popcorn because the lines be long for matinees. You feel me? $5 movies. Who the fuck not going to the movies on Tuesdays? If you're not, you're lame as fuck. Save your money. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sad as hell, but my eyes look crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So I do the dash to her crib. You feel me? And like in perfect, Belizean fashion, she always looked fine as hell, bro. She had like this black tank, you feel me? Like I don't even know how to fucking call it. A crop tank thing, you feel me? Like perked up though. Perked up though.
Oh no.
God, you're sick.
So it's cool. Perky tits, bad bitch, banging body. I mean, that's cool. But he's putting too much value in that. He's putting too much value in it. I get it, man. I've been there. I've been there. Here's the I'm gonna do a little spoiler. Here's the worst part, I think. He already fucked. So let's keep that in mind too. This is a bad bitch that he already had sex with. Now 50 Cent got a line like, I fuck a bad bitch, then she ugly. I don't know if y'all know that song. This man obviously doesn't go by that philosophy. Fuck a bad bitch and then she ugly. After you fuck. So he's just mesmerized by, fucking on a bad bitch. And he's in his feelings. And let's be real. Women can tell the difference between niggas who used to fucking bad bitches and niggas who ain't. You know what I mean? She knows she got you by the balls. And women don't respect this, bro. She knows she got you by the balls. The fact that where you at? Why you ain't calling me back? Oh, I got this bitch ass nigga. He ain't never fucked a bad bitch before. She can tell instantly. See, cause pros, they'll fuck that bitch and she start acting funny. Fuck a bad bitch and then she ugly. Like niggas who used to fucking bad bitches, they'll fuck her and then just won't hear from them again, or the texts will slow up. But a woman, no, especially if she knows she good looking. If you fuck and then you like a puppy and where you at? Why you ain't call me? You want to go to the movies? Oh, I got another one. I got another chump.
Black tank, you feel me? Like I don't even know how to fucking call it. A crop tank thing, you feel me? Like perked up though. Perked up though. She had these jeans that were like low-rise jeans. So I seen like her V-line a little bit. I was like, ooh, you feel, but you know what? Let's focus on the task at hand. Shorty fine, but let's focus on the task at hand. As soon as she get in the car, I don't know if it's like my intuition, and I'm not fucking crazy. She was acting a little weird and
This whole story time shit is feminine. Like, you a grown ass man, bro. Why does this video exist?
Beta!
No. I'm an alpha.
Beta!
Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta!
It's a sign of being a beta male. I didn't know that.
Beta!
Boy, beta!
intuition, and I'm not fucking crazy. She was acting a little weird and standoffish.
Ah, man, we love that when everything's is going well and just the shit, just something just don't feel right. He was right. Oh,
So yeah, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Yeah.
off the beat face, go in the shower, missing your calls, something is definitely off. It's probably another dude. Just speculation.
She was acting like a little like first date vibes. You know how like girls are on a first date with a guy that they don't really fuck with? I don't deal with that shit because I don't go out with girls that don't fuck with me.
Look, y'all. RB Sensei is bringing families back together. Warrior Princess says, hello all, I do have an update. I did talk to my God days after the last time you saw me, and we did link and talk and work some things out. All from the guidance of RB Sensei. Okay, I'm not taking full credit for it, but I'm just talking my shit. See, Ism, I'm changing lives for the better, Ism. I'm not just a crying incel. Yeah. So I'm curious if you care to share, Warrior Princess. I'm curious what you guys worked out. Did he say he's willing to have a kid or two, depending on the time frame or whatever? Once he get his money right or something? I love to hear it, man. I love to hear it. Yeah, I think you just need to ride out with your man. If he a good dude, if he a pretty decent dude. Especially if he gonna be a provider. Like, here's the thing. I would say as long as he's not gonna bring you any STDs home or have any outside kids, and you're gonna be the main, and he gonna treat you like the main and make sure you set up for life and all that, just play your position. Just play the background, let him go to work, let him fuck his side hoes or whatever he gonna do. Let him hang out with his girlfriends and just play your position. You get security, you get a family in return for playing your position and letting him do what he need to do. Yeah. He said he talked to his family about it and realized he did want a child in the future, but at the moment, he was just seeing them as a bill at first because of the mindset he was in. Some donated $2. We appreciate the support, Ism. Your biggest haters are your biggest supporters. He donated $2. He said, "Stop crying about bitches and go on a date." Fuck a date, Ism. Ain't nobody trying to take these bitches out on a date. These bitches ain't interesting to talk to. And yeah, that shit ain't worth it. Take a bitch on a date for what? Like seriously, what would be the end goal, Ism, to take a bitch out on a date? Is it getting boxed? Because then, in a sense, didn't I pay for it? If I take a bitch on a $200 date and get some pussy after, did I pay for box?
That's what I say. Deal with girls that like you, and for the women, deal with men that like you, and for the bis, lesbians, deal with dudes, girls, whatever that like you. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
So, but you know, like the girls that be like, you know, like, she was acting like that. The fuck going on, bro? I ain't gonna overthink it.
Energy shift is a big thing, man. If you peep it, definitely raise the question, man. Yo, you alright? You okay? Like, what's going on? I'm gonna raise the question. I'll do it.
Because, like, she's still fine as hell in my car about to go to the movies with me. Midday. Broad daylight. Everybody can see us. So, I'm like, okay, cool.
Did you hear that? He on some Sir Ism shit. He said, "I got a fine bitch in my car, broad day, where everybody can see me." See, it's all about people seeing him with a bad bitch. It's all about the validation. He loved the validation of it all. He loved the validation of being able to have a bad bitch in the car sitting next to him, you know, validating his manhood, that I can get a bad bitch sitting next to me and be seen with a bad bitch out in public. It ain't about that, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
Right? So anyways, I'm like, okay, like this shit.
He's being hella patient. You know what I'm saying? Respect to that.
Shit breezy, right? Like, so we get to the movies, and you know, I'm seeing if she want popcorn, right? Shorty's like giving me hella attitude. Like, it's like
the 180. The 180, we love a 180. We love the random attitude just out of the blue.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that, Warrior Princess. I'm happy to hear that. My only hang up, which I don't remember what you said when I asked you this. I think you said you left him. And I think my question was, did he fight to try to get you back? Because if anything, that would be a red flag. If you broke up with him because he didn't want kids, or yeah, and he didn't try to fight to get you back somehow, or compromise, or figure out something to get his lady back, that I would say that is a huge red flag. But I don't remember what happened with that. Can you refresh my memory if he tried to get you back?
We love that. This is what we got to deal with, folks. Everything could be going smooth and out of nowhere attitude. This is not a rare occurrence. You know what I'm saying? In the dating scene, this is not a rare occurrence. It's not.
a random. I'm catching up on these things.
That's 3. No, that's 4 violations. First, she wasn't picking up. Second, her face was beat. She said she was in the shower, clearly lying. Third, she was late. And number 4, showing up to the John, energy weird.
And it's like, I know I'm not fucking crazy. She starts giving me attitude, right? Like, what makes you think I want popcorn? Bitch, what the fuck? You know what? Not Robert. She's not a B word.
She is a B word. See, this. Do women deserve respect? Yeah, it depends on how she acting. You know? She is a bitch, bro. Bad about calling a bitch a bitch. She acting like a bitch. She's a bitch. I get it though. Name calling isn't productive. I get it. Don't gaslight yourself into believing that she isn't a bitch. You don't gotta call her a bitch, but just know she's a bitch.
Yo, Robert's hilarious, man.
Women are not B-word. Anyways, I run up popcorn, so I got popcorn. If you don't want some of my popcorn, don't eat my fucking...
He was just looking out for Shorty. He was like offering. He's like, let me think. What would she want? What do most people want at the movie theater? Some popcorn. Let me be thoughtful and try to think for her. Because, Shorty's also say on the internet as well, I like when I don't have to think and my man just knows what I want, right? So he was trying to do that. He's trying to be thoughtful. What makes you think I need popcorn? Yeah.
See, this goes back to that line of thinking when you stop caring, that's when you start doing good with bitches or something like that. I mean, yeah, that is part of a man's magic, is not really giving a fuck. Like, there's a balance. How can I word this? Men should do the bare fucking minimum in relationships. Be a good man, be a leader, but also kind of do the bare minimum. Above and beyond is only when she really earned it. I'm not going to say don't care. I'm trying to see how to word this. It's kind of like care, but be indifferent, if that makes sense. Like, care enough to carry out your duties as her leader, and care enough to still be able to deem yourself a decent human being, but that's it. That's as far as you should go with it. Care enough to do your job with her, and just care enough to be a decent human being, but that's it. That's the best way I could put it. Once you start doing more than that, everything goes to shit. Warrior Princess says, although I don't think this, do you think he could be just saying this to get back with me? I believe him, but the thought at first crossed my mind, but the convo we had about it convinced me. You're saying love, but be a bit detached, maybe? Yeah, love, but be a bit detached. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, I love this woman. I'm going to make sure she's straight. If she playing her part right, I'll get her roses sometime. But I'm not acting like I'm just, where you at? Where you been? Why haven't you been talking to me late? Like, that's supposed to be the woman's position, to care that deeply and show that much care all the time. That's the woman's position. The man is stoic, working, handling business, leading. You see what I'm saying? Essentially what I'm saying is the woman should care more than the man. The woman should be into the man more than the man is into the woman. That's the best way I could put it. So back to your question, Warrior Princess. Do I think your man is just saying that to get back with you? He could be. Men do that. Men fucking do fake proposals to get a woman back. I mean, I would never do it, but a lot of men do it. I've heard of it many a times. I've heard a man putting on a fake fraud wedding to get his woman back. And he had some elaborate scheme to not send in the paperwork or something. Like ridiculous shit. So I don't want to say give your man an ultimatum. I can't remember how old you are. Are you 22? That's the question. Are you 22? I believe you're 22. If I'm not mistaken. So here's the thing. Okay, you're 22. You're in the prime of your life, literally. Like, okay, this is what I want you to do, Warrior Princess. I don't want you to give him an ultimatum. I mean, y'all can have a discussion about it. But if you're 22, he should be putting a ring on it. It sounds like he make a couple dollars. It sounds like he make a couple dollars. How old is he? I need to know how old he is. That's an important factor. I know he a little bit older, so please tell me how old he is. But I think the advice is going to be valid regardless. I'm just gonna say he's however old he is. If you 22, let's just say he's 28. He should be marrying you. I'm assuming that he said that he wants to get married one day. Is marriage on the? Did he say that marriage is in his future? That's another thing I want to get. So if he does well and he's 28, did he tell you he want to get married one day? That's my question. That's an important part of this. So I'm gonna wait for that confirmation. I'm gonna keep talking while I get that confirmation. Did he explicitly say, "Yes, I want to get married one day," or "I want to marry you one day"? Something in that vein. Okay. But ultimately, I'm gonna say this: he's 28. He make a pretty penny. It shouldn't take. I think y'all been together for 2 years ish, 1.5, 2, 3, something like that. It shouldn't take him too long to put a ring on it. So you need to get a timeline from him. Not rushing him or anything, but y'all need to talk about this timeline. Cause he shouldn't be wasting your time. If you're as great as you claim to be, and he been with you for a couple of years ish, and he want a family and kids, it don't take a man long to, know if he want to be with a woman or not. I mean, it take a couple of years. I'll give it a couple of years, but if it's already been a couple of years, hold on. She says, "Well, I never asked, and he never just outright said it. I feel like it has been hinted at because he's talked to my family and things. Maybe he's talked to them about it." Yeah, look, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. Y'all can have this discussion and don't be a bitch about it. But you need to talk to him and say, "Look, I want to be married by." I see. I don't know what your timeline is as far as kids, but if he make money and he already been with you for 2 years and you a bad little bitch and you feminine and all that, it shouldn't take too much longer for him to put a ring on it. He already almost lost you once. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be engaged within the next 2 years. And I mean, some people may say that's waiting too long, but I mean, I would give it another 2 years. So you need to have a discussion with him and just let him know, like, if you're not intending on marrying me within the next, let's put it like this. Usually it takes a year to plan a wedding anyway. You should be engaged within the next 2 years, fucking period. Because it's going to take a year to plan it anyway. So if he proposed to you in 2 years and then, it take a year to plan the wedding, you'll be married by 25. So you need to have a discussion with him the next time you talk to him and tell him this. And not in an ultimatum type of way, but just tell him like, "Look, you the man I want to be with. You the man I want to have kids with. So I want to be married. I want to be down the aisle by 25. So that means engaged by 24." And tell him this isn't an ultimatum. This isn't nothing like that. But just let him know that's it. See if he's on that page. And y'all really need to talk. And if he's not on that same page, then that's a problem. Okay, T Orlando said he know in a year. Now I disagree. Look, I'll put it like this. Let me talk for myself. Let me speak from his perspective, or if I was him. Okay, so Warrior Princess just said, "I want to be pregnant within the next 2 years, and I'm not doing that without a marriage." Okay, cool. So tell him this. Damn. Okay, you want to be pregnant within what? 2 years? Hmm. see what you're saying, but okay, let me put it like this. Okay, she's 22, so if he proposed to her in 2 years, they'll be married by 25. Let's see. I mean, you good either way, but I see what you're saying. You definitely are on the clock. Women are definitely on the clock. Um, now, okay, now let me address this. Hold on. So, Warrior Princess said he said maybe a year we can have a kid though. So okay, he must be thinking about does he I don't know if he knows that you have a strict no kid until married policy. I don't know if he knows that. If he knows that and he still said maybe we can have a kid in a year, then maybe he is planning to propose in 6 months. So I'll put it like this, fuck it. Cuz it could take up to a year to try to have a kid. Oh, you've known him for 2 years but you only dated for 8 months. Okay, that changes things a bit. That changes things a bit. Wait, did y'all live together? Hold on, I gotta get some more information. Did y'all live together for that 8 months or 6 months of that 8 months? Because that plays a part too. I'll say this. Okay, if you get pregnant, if you let's see, 24. So yeah, you need to let them know, in my opinion, that you're looking at. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't carry until you marry, for sure, for sure. So, 22. See, I'm not sure if you, and I'm also not sure about how set you are on having some type of big wedding. Oh, y'all haven't even lived together? Yeah, I'm changing my mind on some of this stuff. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look from the man's perspective. Oh, this is okay. Because, okay, I'm going to be real. If he was me and I was him, and I'm 28 and I got a bag at 28, and I haven't even lived with you yet, and we just been dating for 8 months, yeah, that's a little quick to be proposing. That's a little quick. That's a little quick. So, let me change my advice a little bit. You need to let them know that the next step you want is for y'all to move in. And y'all should live together for a year. Um, and make sure you don't get pregnant in that year that y'all living together. Y'all should live together for a year. Okay, Warrior Princess says, but my family would not like that at all. If I just moved on in, I told you they're very strict and sheltering, but they taught me not to shack up. I get that, but you already been fucking them. And I'm sure they know that. So that whole don't shack up until marriage shit is out the window. You already gave them your pussy. Like, so that whole, I mean, if you haven't had sex with them, then that would be different. So I get, but I get, you want to please your family, that's good. But I'm looking at it from the male perspective. And if I was, wait, hold on. I, but no, I don't care about all that wedding stuff. And my father would pay if anything. And this is okay. Let me. I'm I'm coming up with my advice as we go. I would say y'all need to get on the same page. I would move in. Or I would talk to him about moving in, because that's the first step to see if he even want to commit to you. If he don't feel comfortable letting you move in, that's a red flag. If y'all been together for basically going on a year, and he ain't trying to let you move in, then that's a huge red flag. So first, I will move in and live with him for a year, and have this conversation with him. I want to move in. I want us to live together for a year. And after that year, if everything is going good and you still feel like you want to marry me and get proposed, then I'm looking to get engaged shortly after us living together for a year, or possibly after us living together for 6 months. I would definitely live with him for 6 months to get a gauge of things before a proposal. But I will let him know that you want to live together for a year. Um, and that you would be, your timeline is getting engaged somewhere very close to that, before that year mark or shortly after that year mark, couple of months after that year mark. And I would, after that point, I would just go down to the courthouse, and y'all could plan a fancy fucking wedding or something at a later date. I would live with him for a year and let him know that you're looking to be engaged within the next 18 months. And you want to live with each other for at least 6 months to a year, somewhere in that year and a half bubble. And then, after y'all get married, so y'all can start trying to have a kid, which could take another year. So let them know within the next 3 years, if you 22, let them know I'm looking to pretty much be pregnant and married by my 26th birthday. I don't know when your birthday is, but you get what I'm trying to say. Let him know I'm looking to move in, get engaged, be married, and have a kid within the next 3 years. What do you think about that? Because if you ain't feeling that, then I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, because let me say this, because you have to be ready to leave expeditiously if this isn't working on that timeline, because you're not going to have much time. Like, so you need to let them know your goal is to, like I said, within the next year and a half, live with him and be engaged, and within the next year and a half after that, married and pregnant. Now, let me put it like this: if you're not living with him and engaged within the literal next 18 months, I would move on. Possibly. 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 Because it don't take, if y'all already been together for 8 months, and then he been living with you for another year, and he should know. So I'm not gonna say a hard leave if you're not living with them and engaged in 18 months, but you should really be thinking long and hard about what's up with bro. But X says I don't agree with you. X says I don't agree you need to live with him. Living together and divorce rates have both skyrocketed over the last 50 years, so living together is clearly not conductive to a happy marriage. I don't To me, a big part of happy marriage is uh reasonable expectations. 1,000 days? She said, I mean, I basically lived with him. If I'm spending like 5 nights a week here, but just keeping my apartment, you know. I mean, I feel that, but just spending time. But he works a lot anyway. So yeah, here's my thing. Here's my thing, Warrior Princess. If he's one of them, because you know women say they want an ambitious man who a go-getter, but then when he gone all the time, they want to complain about that. So you need to make up your mind early, Warrior Princess, that you're okay with him being gone all the time for the next 50 years. Like you need to, like, you're not gonna have a lot of help with the house and the chores and taking care of the baby, and your hormones are gonna be all over the place. I just don't want this shit about we grew apart or he don't help around the house, enough horse shit. So I'm gonna get a divorce. If you have a hard working, ambitious, go getter man, you gotta know what come with that. You gotta be woman enough to deal with all the stress, all the hormones, take care of the baby, keep the house clean, all that. Try to figure out a way to get your alone time or your breaks from the baby. Yeah, good. It's good that you have hobbies. It's good that you'll be able to have an identity outside of being a mother and wife, because that's women always bitching about that. And if you're making a bag, then maybe y'all could hire a housekeeper to help, a nanny to help with the baby. But you need to have very realistic expectations of what a husband's job is, what his role is. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you need to be okay with the fact that he might fuck other pussies from time to time. As long as he don't have no babies on you or bring you no STDs. It just come with having a high value man. And let him cheat in peace, please. Don't be, oh, I saw a number in your phone. Hey, mind your business. Just, if he ain't bringing you no STDs or making no babies, mind your business.
It's all good though.
Fucking popcorn. Guess what the fuck she did? Ate some of my fucking popcorn. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, I guess you wanted popcorn though.
shorty, you wanted some fucking popcorn. But anyways, we not gonna worry about that. So while
Don't let her find this video, man. Don't let her find this one. She gonna crucify you, twin. But I'm assuming he don't care.
we're in the movie, she's still being like standoffish. You feel me? Like she's still being like, like first date and don't touch me. The fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, buddy. After that date, I would have hit the survival instincts. I would have been like, let me survive this date, and I'm bouncing. I'm not talking to shorty again. I think now I don't have the patience, bro. I feel like I'm so like, I just be expecting some fuck shit. Maybe that be fucking up my odds. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? When good shit happens, I'm like, oh wow, that's nice. But now I just be on some like shit like, I just be showing up to the date, come fly, come crispy, haircut done, you know what I'm saying? I pop out. I do my due diligence, but I attach no outcome to anything. I feel like the one thing dating nowadays have taught me within this year specifically, and just in life, never attach any expectations. Have no expectations. That is the easiest way to protect yourself from disappointment. Just go in there and experience it for what it is. Just be. Like Bruce Lee said. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue though.
Bro, I've been knocking those Doonies down ever since I fucking met you. You let me hit second link.
Nah, she acting up. Ooh. Tough.
What the fuck are you doing? I digress. I'm a respectful guy. I don't really give a fuck. Anyways.
Being a guy like this means you got no balls. According to the masculine frame, the red pill, you know, all that shit, you know. You just trying to see how things pan out. Maybe she's just having an episode or something. You trying to give her some grace. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking good though.
The movie going on, you feel me? And honestly, the movie was mid. If you want to go see Black Phone, it's
Didn't I tell you that the other day? Black Phone was trash. I saw it this week. Shit was dirt. I couldn't believe it. That shit was so underwhelming.
it's whatever. You feel me? It's I feel like it's a movie made for fucking teenagers. If you're a grown person, don't go see that fucking movie. So look, the movie ends and you know your boy hungry. I'm a grown ass man. I gotta eat after a movie. You feel me? No one goes to the movies and don't get food after. You feel me? Especially if you didn't eat before.
See, the trick is you gotta go to the dine-in. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm like, you want to go get some food? We right by PF Chang's. You want to go slide? She's like, of course. Like I love the lettuce wraps. I know you do. Who the fuck doesn't like PF Chang's lettuce wraps? Let's slide. But
he a good dude. After all that, he ain't even ask her like, what's going on with you? He just went straight for the John. He better than me. You know what I'm saying? But let's hear it.
As soon as we go to PF Chang's, she goes to the bathroom. I'm like, you feel me? Cool, whatever.
She about to get on that phone.
Shorty's in the bathroom for like an hour, gang.
Hey, what else do I have to say?
Shorty's in the bathroom for like an hour. I had 2 margaritas and I had lettuce wraps by myself. Why the fuck are you in the bathroom for an hour? Honestly, at this point, I'm not even hungry no more. The lettuce wraps did good enough job. Shorty's still in the bathroom.
I would have bounced. I ain't gonna lie. Old me would have stayed in that scenario. Today's me, I would have bounced. I would have left some bread on the table and just been like, I'm out. Nah, I'm blocking number. It's all good. Like, clearly there's some shit going on that I'm not aware of, and clearly it's affecting our dynamic. So at this point, I'm finna bounce, because this is ridiculous. You've been acting like this for the past 3-4 hours, it sounds like. Yeah, nah. Even before y'all linked up, when he was trying to call you, hitting him with the decline. There's definitely another dude in the picture. There's no other assumption you could make. This is bad works. Damn.
I'm like, all right, waiter, bring the bill. I'm ready to fucking slide. Shorty can fucking walk home.
Mm-hmm.
But bro come with the bill. Mind you, bro, Shorty's still in the bathroom. So
That's
I'm like,
fine.
all right, it's none of my business, right? So bro come with the bill. I put my card down. He come back with my card, said declined. I'm like, oh, this day can't get no fuck.
Yo, this nigga's having one hell of a day, bro. Holy shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Robert. I'm gonna clap it up for you, bro, because you have patience of a god, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I would have crashed, twin.
Fucking better. Bill was like $68, but I only had like $50 on my card. But I remembered I did some lawsuit claims on the Pay Me app. They sent the money to my PayPal, so I transferred it over to my card, gave him the card, and I'm still waiting on Shorty to get out the fucking bathroom. All this shit is happening while Shorty's in the fucking bathroom. You can't tell me this isn't divine timing. As soon as I pay the bill, Shorty comes walking out the bathroom.
All right, I'm back. I left to get something to eat, but what up, Mars? I like what X said. I think I like it. Well, I try not to think of things from a bad faith position or fear based. That's good. I think if I do everything I should do, so will he, and we'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, ideally, that would be how it worked. A prenup, I mean, prenup would be cool. If you propose a prenup and say, look, if I say irreconcilable differences or we grew apart, I get nothing. And if you cheat, I get a whole bunch. So I can't leave you for nothing and get half, and you can't cheat on me without me getting 75%. Yeah, I got a question, Warrior Princess. Would you sign a prenup? That's my question.
Like
The fuck out of here. That's crazy.
nothing ever happened. You were in the bathroom for an hour and a half.
Nah,
Fuck
I'm
you mean?
out.
What were you, bro? You didn't even have that much popcorn. Your stomach was fucked up from what? At this point, I gotta stand up for myself. Like you feel me? Like you got me fucked up. I'm like, yo, why was you in the bathroom so long?
It's gonna go left.
She had the audacity to give me fucking attitude. You need to.
Accountability for some of these women is non-existent, bro. It's non-existent, bro. I say some of these shorties, right? Because a lot of people like to generalize my comments. When they know, like, if the shoe don't fit, I'm not talking to you, bro. But here we go.
Mind your business. Stay in your lane. Fuck my lane.
Hold on, let me make sure I heard that. Bring it back.
She had the audacity to give me fucking attitude. You need to mind your business. Stay in your lane. Fuck my lane.
Yeah, you decide, nigga. I mean, were you under the impression that this was your girlfriend or what? Because you clapped a couple times and she went on a couple dates with you? To me, bro don't even have the authority to ask any of this if they not in a relationship. They just kicking it, fucking. But he in love. This is probably his first bad bitch.
My lane?
Hey, she's wildin'. I've gotten to the point where it's just like, you right. And I leave. I'll be like, you right. I'm gonna stay in my lane. You right. I don't even give a fuck. To be right, wrong, incorrect, valid, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, bro.
I've been inside of you. The middle of me pressing her, she's like, she gets a call on her phone. And she was like, oh, I need to go take this. I'm like, no, stand right here.
Woo, my boy standing on 10 toes. Yes, sir.
She know this dude is a pussy whipped punk. The fact that he's even still there after her being in the bathroom for an hour. Now we trying to check her, and he on some shit. I was inside of you. Your body made a commitment, even though your mouth didn't. He on some girl shit, man. He on some girl shit.
You can take that shit in front of me because you not about to wait. No, your business is my fucking business now. I'm not doing this shit with you. See the name on the iPhone screen because the iPhone screen says the name and a picture. Who the fuck is Desmond?
Woo, what I tell y'all, it don't take a genius. It don't take a genius, bro. This is what y'all gotta deal with in today's. Listen, if she start moving funny out of nowhere, it's either one or two things. You did something that gave her the ick, or there's somebody else in the picture. It's usually the second one. There's someone else in the picture. Right?
Desmond? That's a nice fucking name, though. I ain't gonna. So she tried to walk out and talk to Desmond. I follow her outside to the parking lot, right? I'm like, yo, Desmond, I'm just letting you know, shorty tripping, bruh. She been fucking with me for the past 2 weeks. I'm like, bro, like, who the fuck is Desmond? Who is Desmond? She hangs up the phone. You really want to know? You really want to know who Desmond is? Hell yeah, I want to know who Desmond is. Shorty looked at me dead in my eyes and said, I'm sorry, but Desmond's my husband.
Probably was lying just to get this bitch ass nigga to chill. That might not have even been her husband, man. This nigga look, what, 23, 24? She probably was lying. Desmond was just another nigga she was fucking with, but she wanted this nigga to turn the fuck down. Like, nigga, you need to chill the fuck out, nigga. That was her way of curving this nigga by saying, that's my husband. Like, maybe he'll back off now. I'm tired of this bitch ass, emotional ass nigga.
Shorty looked at me dead in my eyes and said, I'm sorry, but Desmond's my husband.
Yeah, alright, bro. Alright, see? Hey, man. Hey. I don't know any men that will lie for now.
I'm telling you, man, just get you a fat 5. Okay, maybe not a fat 5. Get you a chubby 5 who'll be head over heels for you, bro. See, I'm telling you, man. A lot of times where men go wrong, they want this baddie to act right. Baddies don't act right, bro. Let it go. Let that shit go. Get you a cool 6 with 2 necks. She'll act right for you, bro. She'll be happy to be there. Like, see, let me break this down. This is why a woman has to be more into the man, because life's hard. Life's gonna have a lot of ups and downs. Like if you plan on having a family with a woman, there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs, and women are really flaky when it comes to downs and shit. So she gotta really be fucking into you, man. Really be into you. I don't know.
How do you lack so much self-awareness that you don't see how stupid all of this is?
Minutes straight. I don't know any man that will lie for 9 minutes straight. This is crazy work. Wow. Shout out Desmond. And shout out to my girl, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm Desmond. This is
You have to date down, man. If you want a bitch to act right for you, you have to date down. Women date up, men date down. So it seemed like he dated. I mean, he's a good looking dude. I don't know what to rate him. I mean, I guess Warrior Princess in London can tell me if he's a good. I mean, I would say he's a good looking dude. I don't know what rating he is. The ladies, can you help me out?
Desmond. This is crazy. Oh man, y'all. Welcome to Dating in 2025, ladies and gentlemen, where you just never know what to expect, right? But me, I'm gonna keep dating. Am I gonna lie and say it's not exhausting? No, it's exhausting, but it's all right. You know, we're gonna keep fighting the fight, the good fight. We're gonna keep fighting the fight, ladies and gentlemen. But this is crazy. Got a nice whip too. Sounds like.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, oh, let me break this down. I didn't break this down. Let's go back. I'm about to get off here. I might go on Rumble for a little bit. I got some shit to do, but we might go on Rumble for a little minute to go over something. But check this out. Bro already fucked a bad bitch. So in a sense, he's already won. He played himself by trying to be booed up with this bitch. He won. He fucked a bad bitch. He a handsome guy. He got a nice car at a young age too. Like, bro is fucking killing it, bro. Why you like? If you could fuck one bad bitch, you can fuck 10. You can fuck 10. You can fuck 100. Forget about a serious relationship, bro. Just focus on your money. Make sure you wrapping your dick up in a condom, and just live life, bro. Kick it with bitches, fuck them, and just keep it moving and keep living your life. You don't need to get locked down right now, anyway, bro. You're not even mentally prepared to like deal with women in a serious way. Just keep getting money and fucking hoes, bro. Or not. I mean, I don't really even condone men just running through a bunch of women. I don't think it's really the thing to do. Cool thing to do, just run through a bunch of hoes. But just, hey, get some pussy from time to time and just keep getting money, bro. Forget about a relationship for at least another 10, 15 years. He looked like 25 at the most. Think about a relationship when you 40, bro.
a stand-up dude, and this is what he got to go through. He over here fucking with somebody's wife.
I mean, yeah, just live life until 40. Get your masculinity up. Get your red pill awareness up. And then when you like 40, man, go get you a 22-year-old. Go get you a warrior princess when you're 40. You know what I mean?
Desmond. Come on, bro. Both of y'all doing wrong right now. This is crazy.
Only my life, right? My shit. So it turns out she's been married for 2 years.
Ooh, and you was in there wildin'. You ain't the first chronicle. You ain't her first chronicles. I'm telling you that right now. There's no way you her first chronicle, bro. That's tough. Home wrecker without knowing that he a home wrecker. That's tough. That's fucked up.
And you could have got smoked. You could have got smoked out over some pussy. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, ain't nobody gonna smoke you over that chubby 5.
Her husband lives in Belize still.
Whoa, Belizean girl. Straight. Oh.
Where she's from. I'm about to lose my fucking mind. I didn't want to hear anymore. I didn't want no apologies. She started crying and shit with...
Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't count how many times the shorty cried in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I called them out on some bullshit that they did, bro. Oh, man. This is like verbatim. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I really don't be wanting to do this. Like, I really hate making someone cry. And I say making because it's not me doing the actions that they did to kind of destroy what we have. But, you know, me making the decision to be like, yeah, I'm good off you, twin. And then they start the waterworks. That shit make me feel bad. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's my humility. I don't know. But yeah. Having feelings like that make you stay in situations that are not good for you. And I can say that because I have experienced that and I still battle with that. I'm like, yo, I don't want to break this shorty's heart, even though she's fucking with me and doing anything in her power to disrespect me. I'm like, I don't want to break shorty's heart and see her cry. But it's like now it becomes, am I respect? The question is, always ask yourself this, man. Right? And women too. This could apply to you. Are you respecting yourself in this moment? If it's no, have that conversation. As much as it may pain you to see the response, please do not internalize that.
Bro, we going over the Rumble real quick. What up, Persian? I don't know if you still here, Persian, but what up, Persian on Rumble? Let me put the Rumble link in the chat. You don't have to sign up for Rumble to watch. All you got to do is click the link and watch. I'm dropping it in the live chat. Just drop the Rumble link. We're going to go over Kendra G real quick. And then I'm going to bounce. So, yeah. Hit the link in the chat. Come over to Rumble. You don't got to sign up. Just click and watch. Let me change the title and then we out.
This woman is fucking nuts. This woman is nuts.
All right, we out. I'll see y'all over on Rumble. Thanks to Ism, our biggest motivator, air quotes. We'll see you next time, Ism.